Hello. Today I'm going to explain to you what KDEnlive is and how to use it. So the screen you are currently watching is the screen you see when you switch on KDEnlive. You want to make a video out of separate clips on KDEnlive. This is what KDEnlive is for. So you have to take your mouse to the button project here, and then you click on it, and it says it has a drop-down menu. So you have to press on Add Clip or Folder, and then you go onto the file which you want. So I need these 4 files. I have to upload them. If you want to do them one by one, it will be pretty slow, but you press on 1, then press OK. Then you press on project again and add clip or folder, then go back to the directory. It'll probably be saved. But if you want to do it quicker, just go onto the directory, press the Shift key on your keyboard, and then click on the other files you need. That's easy. So it uploads them into your project bin. Then you can start taking them to your video timeline immediately. But first, I would like to make a title for my thing. So you go onto project and press on Add Title Clip. It'll come up with this sort of pop-up. You then click anywhere you want. You can change your font by scrolling in here. So I want this font. It looks interesting. So then you write the name of what you're going to do. So I'm going to call mine French Poem. And then, if you want to make it centered, you press onto the horizontal aligning key and then the vertically aligning key. So here it is vertically and horizontally aligned. If you want to change the color, you can go onto this solid color. Then you choose the color and you go and select color. So I want to choose this blue. To add a border, you have to always select the text. To add a border, you go on to outline and then add a border. So I want a thicker border. That looks nice. So you can even add a shadow, which I think is pretty cool. I would always advise quite a bit. No, blur always I do 3, then offset about 40. On both. So I like that. So if you want to do a background, you go onto this background tab and you can add a background. It can be transparent, or you can do it fully. I want it sort of transparent, so that looks nice. So you press create title, and so it appears in your project bin. You then drag it to the timeline and you can extend it. So here you'll see what you've already done. That's a bit too long, so I'll shorten it. Now you start adding the clips. You put them where you want. If you want to make your timeline bigger, you take your mouse to this part here and make it closer to the end. Make the blue line shorter. Then you can easily move it. So I want it like that. Then, if you go into the bottom left-hand corner of the clip, there is a purple bubble. So you can press on it and it creates a wipe, which I really like these wipes. It creates sort of that. And then you can just choose your wipe method. So go into here and choose one of these methods. It will do some of these, but you can just check them and it will be interesting. So I'm going to look at this. I like how that looks, but I'll still change it. It doesn't really suit it. I like that more. So there's my wipe. Then you go onto your project bin. It may have disappeared, but you should see a project bin maybe. But I see a project, and I know project bin. So here's my project bin again. Then you take it back to your timeline, and then in the bottom right hand corner there will also be a wipe to wipe it again. So I want to choose a different LM. That looks pretty cool. And so if you want to cut a clip, for example, because part of it is wrong, you press the X key. So, and there a red line appears following your mouse. So I want to cut my clip here. Then you press the S button on your keyboard to make it disappear. And to delete the part you don't want, you just press the delete button. So I've got 2 clips. Then go back to your project bin and choose your 3rd clip. It doesn't matter how many clips. This isn't limited in any form. And so you choose your 4th clip. Finally, you can check. I haven't done any effect on that, so I'll choose an effect. Always check your video because it might not be right in some way. Maybe you have said something wrong and forgot to cut it. Now, I finished my video, but it isn't finished. If you want to do any special effects, you can search it up. So, on my first clip, on my title clip, I want to have a fade in. So, fade in. So you want it on motion because this is video, not audio. So not audio correction, but motion. Double click it, and then here you will see French poem effects. That's the name of your clip. And so you can choose fade from black. You should choose fade from black, and then you can choose a duration. On your clip, you see a green triangle passing in it. You can look at it and see how much fade in you want. So I'll look at that. I like that. So that's a good fade in. Finally, I want to fade out on this clip. So there. So now you go back onto your project bin. If you want, for example, an ending saying thank you for watching, you go into your project and add another title clip. It won't restrict you in any way. You can change the font again. So I like that font. So I'm going to write thank you for watching. That seems a little too long, so I'll add an enter there. I would like it centered, so first horizontally align it, then vertically. Then, if you want it aligned, and the text in the text box aligned center, you go into this align and press the central key. So here, you can then change the size of the text. So I don't want to have a 130. for example. So here you have to vertically and horizontally align it again, because the size of the text box has changed. Then, if you scroll down on this part, you will see a typewriter effect. If you want it to appear one by one, this is the thing for you. So I always choose frame step about 10 because otherwise it appears too quickly. And I'll choose by appear by word. So now you have to watch it through. So there, it's appeared here, and here if you click on it in the project bin but don't take it to the timeline yet, you can watch it here. If you press play, you will see how it appears. So I like that. So you put it here, and then just to fade it in. An easy way to fade in is to press in the top left hand corner. There is a blue bubble, so you press on it and pull it slightly. Then fade out is the same thing, but it's red. So fade out and fade in. Thank you for watching. So there, your video is finished, but it's still in pieces. To put it together, you have to press this render button. Then you choose which format you wanted. I wanted in an MP4 format. You check that it's always full project. You can change your quality, but I wouldn't advise you to. Then you have to choose the output file. I don't want it to be called untitled.mp4. I want it to go in French poem, and I'll call it French poem. And so there, it's called French poem. Then you press render to file here. And so you have to then wait how long it takes you to render the whole file. So there, my French poem is rendered. Now you just press close and go into the file where it is. So you go into your file system, and then you can find it. So mine is in videos and in French poem. So there, frenchpoem.mp4. You can then watch it. So, and check there's no bugs or anything.
I learned the French poem.
Oh, so now you can watch it. Altogether, KDEnlive is a very good video editing software, and I would really recommend you to use it when you're editing videos. Thank you.